That's why I wanted to try something different to throw you off. So
All
I'm
right.
on my chair. It was a pain in the
Yeah.
ass to actually squeeze through the door to get inside the caravan to set it up. So I was like, you know what?
Hey, but yeah,
For the last episode, I wanted to kind of do a throwback flashback to like almost original
yeah.
setup style. So it's like in the chair. This is now my backdrop. It could be a green screen, but it clearly isn't because I can touch like shit back there.
Right.
Or am I? Is it a green screen? Oh,
We never know.
like
Yeah.
because that's almost what it feels like. It feels like I've got a green screen backdrop. Imagine I'll just like take a photo one day of this, and
It
then
just
I'll end up.
falls over. Look.
Yeah, well, I take a photo like this, and then I set it up outside, and I'll just have the green screen and have it look
Ah,
like I'm in the caravan, and just be like, "Oh,
right.
you're in the caravan." I'm like, "Am I?" Just lift it up and just be like the decking or
Not
something.
just that, but like the like the fucking wind's getting you.
Yeah, blowing it, but no. So,
The wind's getting you. It's like, bro, you're
oh,
outside.
so yeah. So I was like, no, let's just do this for the last episode of the season, kind of like throwback style look to where the season started before everything changed for this season, because I mean, this is
Yeah.
our yearly wrap up, and to start off with, like this season started off where we were living at both of us were living at one place, and we both moved through the start of the year. Like
Ending at three different other places.
so that's what I mean. So we both moved. So and things changed. So I kind of wanted to homage that back to this before I take my seat back over there next episode next season. Can't believe it, eh? Season 5 already done and dusted for the year.
Season five.
Season 5 done. 2024 is basically done.
At
Like,
2025, I get my book back.
yep, new books.
Start
We'll get
fresh
new
from the
books.
book. A new book.
But yeah, we got a little bit. We got a little yearly wrap up kind of thing for this episode. Those that don't normally watch these yearly wrap ups, it's just our little yearly wrap up. Also, I've got a few little things here on a show from Christmas. I mean, we don't always have to have the goodies, but I mean, if you got goodies you want to show, Jim, which he's kind of forgotten.
Be back. Yeah. I forgot
But
about my pickups.
I know I was gonna say, where'd you pick us because we didn't do it last week.
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about them ones. I
No,
forgot,
but like
mate.
still, it's like
Forgot, man.
Christmas. It's Christmas pickups. All these Christmas goodies. I wanted to see if Jim remembered, but he forgotten. So it's funny to watch him forget. It's like the little light bulb just dink in, just like, whoa, that's right. So I got a few little things here. So we got Christmas goodies. We got some things here I want to talk about for the year as well. Some of the pickups I had through the year, different things like that that I kind of just want to reminisce on. This is kind of our reminiscence. It's after Christmas, but we reminisce over the year. So last week's episode was the Christmas extravaganza. That'll be our new that'll be our new thing going forwards. Every Christmas will be the Christmas
This is that
extravaganza.
period where, like, you know how you have Christmas and then it's New Year's, but that
Mm.
void in between is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just a weird void. Everything just feels weird. It's just strange,
Like, it's a
odd.
weird time. It's a weird, like, thing just feels not right.
Well, the fact too that I've basically done a rearrange of my setup, like now for this last episode too. Like, it's like I've moved everything around in here. Like the
Right?
monitors are in different spots. I've moved my tower to a different spot. Like I've done a little rearrangement. So it's just like it's weird, but no. So Christmas has been and gone. I think we all had a good Christmas in the end. I think we all had a wonderful time.
Yes.
Wasn't too bad. I've got a few goodies. So got a few different gifts here. Some that are
I bought my
souvenirs.
gifts over the last fucking month.
Mm. Like I was
As
saying,
from the Instagram pics of all that shit that
I know that was crazy. That was the biggest haul I think you've ever
that was just
ordered.
November. Like,
I know, it's crazy. I was just like,
like,
the hell.
so like,
But
there's
no,
my Christmas right there.
but yes, I got a bunch of different things that I wanted to like kind of reminisce over for the year. It's kind of like different things. I've got my list of stuff, so I've got my movies and got games here and stuff like that. So it's gonna be an interesting little thing. But I think I'll get into my
Right?
I've got too much Christmas stuff, so it's pretty good. So there isn't much to. I didn't leave anything over there. No. Um. So yeah, and I want to talk about my purchases of the year as well. So I've gone through some of the stuff and
Yes.
picked out some of my
Oh,
favorite
I
purchases
didn't
of the
do
year.
that. Fuck.
No, it's just well, you don't have to. I was just saying you had to. It's just something that I wanted to do because I was like just
Yeah.
thinking about it. I was like, oh, I want to kind of reminisce a little bit, like reflect on like the purchases I've made through the year and things that have like been good purchases and kind of been like, you know, bad purchases that
Like
I've
that
made.
homeless simulator. That game was dog
Well,
shit.
like that. That's
Remember
exactly it. So,
that?
But I think I will start off with some of these Christmas gifts. So some of these were souvenirs brought back from the in-laws because they went to Vietnam and they got a few things,
Ooh.
Cambodia, Vietnam, whatever it was. So I got a few. So they end up being Christmas gifts, which is a smart plan on their behalf. Go on
Right.
holiday, get a few souvenirs, and use them as Christmas items. Like, why not?
100%.
But I got like a very kind of traditional, I guess, Cambodian Vietnamese and style T-shirt. That's just a nice
Ooh.
plain light T-shirt, but they got that specific button.
That freaking button design, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks really nice and thin and
And
light.
it's more of a flat
Mm,
top. Like it's got
So-
that flatness.
that's it. So I haven't tried it on yet, so I don't exactly know if it's going to fit well or not because it's a 2XL, which is my size, but in whatever size, I don't know what their sizing's like. So it looks like it
It's
should
pretty
fit.
big. It's a pretty big head hole though.
That's
So,
what I mean. So it should be pretty comfy, and then they've got them to like loosen up the chest a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
right.
But I always like these kind of style shirts. I'm like, ooh,
Hang
I'm
on.
happy with one of those.
Has that got two pockets? Like two pockets on the.
No, there's no pockets at all. It's just the cut.
Why do they look like pockets? That's weird.
'Cause you
Like,
can
they
see
don't have
through.
buttons
Yeah, you
on
can
them.
see through the.
Oh yeah, because I thought there were pockets on
It's
the.
just the seams lines, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So got that. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that one.
Right. That's fucking sick.
Another one I got, another shirt which is more traditional with the design they got on me. But this is made in Cambodia. But it's got a design on there.
What is that?
One of the, I guess, mythical, legendary artwork designs.
I don't
Traditional-
recognize that at all. Like, I
No,
know
it's
nothing
very-
about Cambodia though.
It's very interesting. So it was like, no, it's still alright though. It's still a cool souvenir. Interesting design.
Right?
It's funny how there's a design, but then they've got like in part of the design, there's a registered trademark logo in the in the design, which is very weird. So
Yeah, that. Yeah. I
bit
mean,
random.
hey,
Bit random. I wouldn't.
also, it's such a unique color. Like,
Yeah, like the beige,
it's like a beigey, like.
creamy
It's,
beige. This one was like kind of like the good stuff that was brought back from
the good stuff.
Vietnam, Cambodia. This is the good stuff I got brought back as a souvenir.
What is that? Salt?
Fucking tiger balm, baby. We got some
Oh.
fucking tiger balm. And it's the white tiger balm. Got the good shit.
Right?
Fucking.
Dang.
Oh, it's basically just. It just smells like Vicks, but. I
Yeah.
think it's like it's still the menthol, those kind of
It's
typical
a
things, but
it's a better version of Vicks because like Vicks is generic, where that is
tiger
like
balm's the
specifically
shit.
made.
The fact is too, because in Australia we only get like the one type of tiger balm. Usually you can't really
Yeah.
find many others, and the fact that this is like a nice white ointment one, I was like, ooh, it's a different one. And I'm like,
Well, what are the normal ones here then? Are
usually
they
it's just
not
like the red or orange. That's the normal one you usually
I've
get.
never
Mm.
used them.
Different colours for different things, but yeah. So that was a souvenir brought back, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't had Vicks since I was a kid, so I haven't put none of that on since I was a little kid.
This one was good. This is a gift. I may have gifted it myself for Christmas from the
You
kids.
gifted yourself.
Gifted it to myself, but from the kids. So got myself a nice water bottle.
Ooh, a metal one.
Yeah, it's about a liter, I think. DC 100
Hey,
years,
a litre.
Joker and the Batman. So
Right.
got water in it right now. So that's pretty good.
Keep it nice and freaking cold too.
Got myself a SpongeBob Dick.
That face though, Jesus.
It's a Santa
Hang on,
Cruz.
is that a holographic?
No,
deck?
it's just a normal deck with
Oh,
three colours.
It seemed like it was a like
Just
a
looks like
move and you
plastic.
rotated. It was
Oh,
weird.
yeah,
like,
it's the SpongeBob
holographic?
range. They're the 4 different designs.
What is the first one? Like, is that SpongeBob pineapple? Like,
It's the because it's the Santa Cruz. That their hand is their
Oh.
logo. It's their traditional logo. It's like the screaming logo, but they've combined it with SpongeBob's face. So it's a nice, actual, proper collab one.
right?
That's pretty cool. I got that.
That looks cool.
And there was another thing I had, which was my Freddy Fazbear, but he's out the other side. Forgot about
Yeah.
him. But I got given some Jameson.
Put that in some of your coffees.
Oh, there's my Tucker
Can we
Fazbear.
just yeet?
Oh God. So yeah, there's Freddy.
Freddy's like, give me the.
Freddy Fazbear.
He's just like, alcohol. Yeet.
Yeah, he's crazy. This guy, he gets up to mischief. That thing. He's out the way now. Keep an eye on him. He might end up doing something he shouldn't be.
So
But yeah,
what is
so
it for Jack?
Jameson on Black
Oh,
Barrel.
Jameson, that's it. So you put a little sip of that in your freaking coffees and.
So that was pretty cool. A little Christmas gift. So I was like, ooh. Got some colour pencils as well. They're outside.
Because is that what Jameson's actually used for? It's an actual coffee and putting your coffee and tea.
I think so.
Like that, it's like it's an Irish whiskey.
Yep.
And it goes in to make an Irish coffee. Like that's what the. Well, that's presumably what it's used for.
Make an Irish coffee.
I have had it, but like normally, and it's fucking
This
delicious.
was a random one, but I was like, that's still cool. But I was like, it's a bit random.
What is it? Oh,
it's a light. It's a smart light sound machine. It's called. It's a clock.
It's from Google.
It's a clock. Yeah, but it's the fact that it's called a smart light sound machine. I was like, okay, what you know?
Sound machine. So you can put things like music through it, maybe like Bluetooth or.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh god, it's white. I thought, or does that whole thing light up?
So it's supposed to, it turned on before because I was doing something and it turned on. I don't know what I pressed, but it.
Oh, you haven't really tinkered with it then.
No, but it was in the box earlier and I was grabbing it and I heard it beep at me. I was like, oh god, startled the hell out of me. Might have died.
I'm guessing I had just enough battery for something, and then. Oh, that's bright. It's so white. Oh, what are you doing to it? Like it's purple, blue, green.
A rainbow. Pink and
Right.
yellow rainbow. Oh, blue, pink, and yellow. Red and
Red.
yellow.
That is bright as hell. Holy crap!
Blue and red. Oh, blue and. Oh, okay.
I thought, you know how like things like usually get like very dim LED. That is
Yeah.
bright as hell. 'Cause that lit you up.
I know. So. There's a time. I don't know how you're supposed to.
That is
Oh, no.
that is cool as though.
What do I just?
What do you? That's what the instructions are for, my boy. The instructions.
Yes. Turn it off for me. Hopefully, there's. I just want to turn it off because I don't want to set some stupid alarm and then some random time it's just going. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, sounds like it's blue.
So it's-
why is the box lit up?
Why is it? Yeah, but yeah, I was carrying it over and it beeped at me and I was like, what the hell? Sounds pretty cool gift.
Why does the thing look bigger than the box? Or is that the box it was in? That looks. What the hell?
Hey, yeah. It just fits in the box.
The thing looked twice the size of the box. Like
It just fits. There's barely any room.
Damn.
And this one was a big useful gift. This one was pretty cool. I mean, Al got me some other stuff. She got me like a whole bunch of paint pens and canvases and stuff, which was pretty cool for all my painting.
Oh, is that a big? I saw your big stack of them.
Yeah. So there was a lot of canvases and paint stuff that she got me. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't want to bring those in because I was like, oh, it's one of those things. It's,
Yeah.
I've shown canvases
too
before. People know
awkward.
what canvases
It's
are.
an awkward thing, isn't it?
But
like,
I got this one from my dad. He got me this Christmas. he got me a bloody 165
circular saw.
millimeter circular saw. I don't know what circular things I'm going to cut, but
I don't think it's circular things. It's more of you just. No, you just.
Yeah.
But like, what are you gonna make for that? Like,
I know it's like cool that I've got it. I don't know what I'm going to really
Right?
use it for because I've not
it's
really.
cool. Yeah, it's cool because you wouldn't have bought one, right? Like,
No, so it's the start of my collection, I guess, of tools, but I don't really have a use for it anytime soon. But now it's at least a start.
yeah, you
So-
have it. If there's anything, you go. I can
Yeah,
cut
I know, so- Pretty cool. But I
It's a-
hopefully got a battery for it because it doesn't come with a battery. kind of shit.
Oh,
You think
yeah.
they would, but battery and charger sold separately, a bit stingy. That's on them though. That's on the company. So it's like, really, you couldn't
Oh,
sell it
Azita,
with,
yeah.
couldn't sell it with the
I mean,
battery.
they're probably not too expensive.
I think
Get them separately.
$100.
That's not too bad.
But yeah, so that's my
Always got a
Christmas.
couple of batteries though, so you got one on charge and one using.
Hmm.
So you always revolve them out.
But that's my Christmas stuff anyway. Like that's my little Christmas
That's
goodies.
nice,
Not too bad, a few little Christmassy things. So nothing too crazy.
right?
Kids got inundatedly spoiled as always. That's the whole point.
Right,
Kids got everything from under the sun. So it's like,
right.
so yeah, so yeah, it wasn't a bad time. A lot of food was had, so I spent a lot of money. It was
Right.
one of those years. It was just one of those years. I could have saved a lot of money, but I just ended up spending a lot this year. It was just,
I mean, there's really no point, is there? Like, there's no point saving it.
I mean, I could have saved it and done stuff with it, but I just felt happier getting things.
Well,
You know what I mean?
he was in the mood to do it.
Mm.
So, whereas sometimes you aren't.
And that's what I mean. So that's exactly it.
Plus, it happens once a damn year, so why not? Or until their birthdays and stuff.
And that's it. So it's one of those things. So it's a good break for now. But I mean, I got a lot of bills I need to pay for, so I could have saved money to go on towards bills. But
Good old bills. Oh, John, there's a friggin' song of that cunt bill. It'd be funny, just like all the
Oh, yeah, right.
bills go to Bill. They're bills.
Mm-hmm. One day,
Oh, look, this
one,
one's titled
Oh!
The Bill.
I forgot the one last thing actually. One of my
Yes.
favorite gifts actually. I don't know why I forget this. It's because one of the best gifts ever from Christmas is the one thing that tops it all. This little fuzzy guy right here.
A little pickle. Yeah.
The emotional support pickle. I will always be around to let you know that you are a big deal.
You're a big deal.
This is actually one of my most favorite gifts actually I got.
Right?
The little emotional support pickle is freaking adorable. Great. Little,
He even fits in your damn pocket.
it's a little squeegee. Little squeegee.
Ooh, squidgy.
Crochet, so it's pretty cool. So that realistically, like, it's just something so simple is what like really did it the most.
Well, that's
like,
the thing is, it's not what you get; it's the thought behind what
Yeah,
you get.
that's
Like,
it. And,
as I was trying to tell people, it's like you can buy someone a car, right?
yeah,
It's the thought behind that.
yeah,
Like,
That's
if,
like
if you say, "Ah, fuck it, have it," there's really nothing. That's just a car, but like,
okay.
I know
That's it.
it's kind of hard to it's hard to explain, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's just something like I said. Everyone give me all the stuff, but out of all of it, that made me cheery the most was that little pickle, that little fuzzy guy.
but also
Adorable.
you're getting older. It
Hmm.
just takes one little thing,
I know.
just one.
it's-
Out of fucking
Ironically
nowhere,
enough,
right?
though, like I didn't get any deodorant whatsoever, which I was surprised. I was kind of shocked, slightly disappointed because I was kind of expecting
That's
it.
usually
Almost.
one thing you get, though, isn't it? Like deodorants.
Yeah, there was no deodorant pack, like no body wash and smelly. Like I was just like, I don't need deodorant, but I was just like expecting it just to add it to my collection. I have an abundance inundated with deodorants, but
Abundant.
I just thought it would have been nice to have a little bit of body wash or something just sent my way. I'm like, oh yeah, save me having to buy it.
Just get some of that freaking Jericho body wash. I was like, oh!
That's what I'm thinking about. So I'm gonna have to. That one will have to be really like skimped out because I mean it's not exactly cheap, but I can imagine why it's the price it is. So
Well, just think. We already know what the
Hmm.
quality's like. It's got to be good,
that's what I'm
and it's
about.
pretty cheap. $25 for a fucking thing. Like,
That's what I want to talk about in a sec. But did you got any Christmas stuff you want to talk about now? No, we're going to the next. Any
no,
Christmas
because there's
goodies?
only 3 of us here, so
Didn't really get much. Did you get much for Christmas? Not really.
I buy shit myself.
Yeah. One of those things.
It's easier. Like, no one's got to buy for me, so I just buy the shit myself throughout the damn year.
Well, that's it. Like if that's
Well,
exactly it.
someone had the thing. It's like, what do you buy someone who has it, or they buy themselves?
That's it.
Like, I recently bought my own fucking toolbox, own fucking everything. Everything. If I need it, I buy it fucking straight up.
Oh,
Like...
that's the other gift I got. I forgot about that. It was actually I've shown it before, but that Greenland, was it Greenland? That weed game that I bought that time?
Yeah.
I actually got a copy of that as well for Christmas also. I was like, oh, I've already got this. And I kind of knew when the present was given to me because it
Oh
was the size, and
no.
I was like, I know exactly what this is. And I like opened up a shed to tell the story. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I listen to it. It's a funny story. I'm like, I've bought this for myself as well because I saw it and I couldn't pass it up. But I was like, no, it's still cool that I've got it like as a gift. Like that's the thought was there
Right?
because like someone who they're like
Yeah, it's the
saw it and they
thought,
go,
like,
oh, who would like this? And they knew that I would like it. I would find the funny thing out of it. And I was like, yeah,
right?
I'm happy to have 2 copies. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, more places to play it. Like, you know.
Right?
So yeah, so it was pretty cool. So I was like, yeah, there's that as well. That's what I remember because I didn't bring it with me because I left it at the like in-law parents, so that then we've got it there. We can play it
Yeah.
there. So then I've got a copy here, and then there's a copy there.
Right.
So
Smart, isn't it? Like
it's not bad. It's pretty good. So that'll be
Right.
something I'll happily try out some point. So
Oh yeah.
weedland, grassland, whatever.
Greenland.
But yeah, so but yeah, we might as well freaking. Oh no, yeah, there's a whole lot through the
Fresh
year.
on in.
Greg and all in even further into this episode. Yeah, fuck, there's a lot. Like, it's not a lot, but it feels like a lot. Like, it's just been
I
one of
wouldn't say
those
it's a
crazy
lot.
years.
Like it's
Just the thought. It's the thought of the whole year. Like, thinking about all the things that have happened. Like, I might try and go through and look at some of the old episodes and find some best bits and chop them up, make a special
do
video.
a little montage.
Yeah, because I mean, not much is really happening. I'm not doing much at the moment, so I
Yeah.
finished off my drawings. Oh, that's right. And then like the tablet I bought earlier in the couple of weeks, which was an early
Ooh.
Christmas present, which I had
Right.
shown, which I've talked about in the previous episode. So that was an early Christmas present to myself. So that was, which has actually been really handy. Like it's actually been really good, like having that to draw on and stuff. Like it's
Right.
been a lot more freedom than trying to draw on the computer. Like I've spent a little
Yeah.
more time doing stuff, but I think it's because I have more capabilities now in drawing. I'm doing things differently, so
And
it's
you can do
taking
it
me,
anywhere.
yeah. So I can take it out and about and
Like you're not confined to the chair.
to my desk. Exactly, I can take it,
You could be just
Anywhere.
standing somewhere and just whip it out and just
have an idea, and like, oh, I want to doodle that quickly, and yeah,
right.
that's what I got to do. The Dick Wizard at some point. I got to draw him up. little
The
Dick
Dick Wizard.
I haven't pictured in my head. I picture him as being like a dwarf style guy, so he's short and stumpy, and he's kind of burly, so he's got like the big fingers, so he's like a big hand, big fingers, but he's short, stumpy, and he's got like but then his robe overcompensates, so it's like long on him, so it's like long and baggy, because it's meant to be like it's the idea of he looks like the kind of thing where if a kid was dressed up like an adult trying to pretend to be an adult,
Yeah.
so like everything's baggy on them, and there's like the
Just
beards
like
like a big.
the massive sleeves, like
Yeah.
down about here.
So he's like, I just imagine him as being short, stumpy, like a dwarf. But he's got the long coat that's just like the wizard's robe that's baggy on him. He's got the biggest, baggiest, bushy beard that's like long, like trails behind him, basically. Something that he'd trip over. And he's just like, always trying to be like, that's just, I've got him pictured in my head, so I got to try and draw that at some point. The Dick Wizard. And, yeah, because I reckon that'd be pretty funny.
You put him
to
on a
draw.
freaking t-shirt, are you?
Yeah.
The Dick Wizard.
Dick Wizard. And then I'll have his little slogans maybe or something. But yeah, I just want to draw him himself and then go from there. But it's in my head. I got the idea of how he looks. I reckon it would be pretty funny. But he's got to have those square edges. So I've got to kind of like shape him right. Make him fat and chunky, but like baggy.
That'll take you a while because like you really want to get it perfect.
Yeah, that's it. And then get it how I want it to turn out. So that's something I'm going to work towards next on the design. And then, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I've got to try and cut up some of these episodes. Find some funny moments and clip them out and try and do something with them, make a montage for the year. That's why I was like,
Like,
it's hard to try
dang.
and culminate. That's why it's like trying to look around what I had and pick at some of the things that like had key memories to me for this year. So I've gone through and I've culminated like a couple of things, and
It's
I mean,
tough out of like freaking 50 episodes, 40 something
I
episodes.
know, like this year's been a lot. Like when you look, like say when you go episode by episode, it's one thing, but when you look back at the whole grand scheme of things, that's why I said this episode feels kind of like busy in the sense because like we're reflecting back over like the 50 episodes or whatever it is, 49 episodes, 50 episodes. Like that's a lot to think about.
We moved. There was nothing in that week or two.
Well, we
and then a
moved.
bit longer because I had nothing to even do anything with.
Yeah, like it's just crazy for everything
Then my
that's been happening.
my internet was out for
The
like
internet was
two
out.
or 3 weeks.
That introduced, and then with that being crazy, that introduced us to Starlink. Like, think about that. Like,
Right?
that introduced us to Starlink. I've got mine. You used to it yours, but I have mine, and it's the best internet I've had. Like, without that happening, I would never even like. I was thinking of trying to figure out which plans or who to go with, and I was like, you know, and then lo and behold, there was that special
Starlink
deal, and I bought. I was like, fuck it, I'm
is
gonna
all
go for it.
hands-free.
I had the money. I was like, fuck it, I'll jump for it. Spend the money on it, and it's been the best thing I've had since. Like, it's really good fucking internet. Like
It never goes down.
I'm happily spending that money. Like that's like I said, I pay 139 a month. Like that's the most I've ever paid on internet. Like I've always been paying like $80. So it's a big jump up, but it's fucking worth it.
No, but you have a consistent connection,
Mm.
a
Like,
better connection,
Yeah.
like speed wise,
That's it.
up and down. Like you have a whole better experience. It's the extra $50,
That's what I mean. It's
an
been
extra
great.
$50-something.
It's
Like,
been really good. Like it's been
and,
worth every
and
cent.
over time, the price will come down because they get more on them.
Most like well, it's if I refer people to there's a referral program. So if I refer people, I get a free month, and they also get a free month as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's.
Can you
kinda cool.
pay for a whole year at once? Because that'd be amazing.
No, I don't think you can.
I kind of wish they had that, but then again, if you move, you have to fucking convert it. That
It's
probably
actually
is more of a
pretty,
hassle.
pretty easily set up to change addresses and stuff. It's really not that hard. Like it's really convenient.
Yeah, because you do it by
Right.
your phone, like on the app.
Yeah.
Because as long as you got your dish, it still connects you.
Mm-hmm. Like if you and I was looking at
Because all you are moving is your dish.
they give you and then if you when your bill's due, if you don't pay, you've got up to 10 days to pay for it. Otherwise, it gets cancelled. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
They just can it. It turns off, and then you just got to pay for it to renew it, reactivate it again. Like it's no extra fees, no extra bullshit. Again, this is not sponsored plug or anything. It's just what we found from what I found from using it. Like it's so fucking good. Like I feel like every time we talk about something good, I feel like we're sponsored. It's like a sponsored segment. I feel like we should be like starting to get fucking residuals or something for talking about
No,
this shit
we
from
did.
like Elon Musk or something. Tesla.
I'm just finding all the good shit, apparently.
Like it's
Jericho,
good. Like
fucking
Jericho's good. That's another
Starlink.
thing. That's another thing I want to talk about. Like introduce me to that. Like I don't think there's any. I've never really thought about beard products before, like in my life to use or
I've put my beard oil in that, and
like I was just kind of like
nice.
using what I had when I came across it. Like
I
I
like
had
how
some.
the Jericho is not strong. Like you can
Yeah.
smell it, but it's not strong. Like
And that's what I mean. Like, and that's like it's good. Like it's been great for me. Like I've cleaned up and I put some in my beard just before we started, and it's feeling great. It smells great at the moment. But like
nothing.
comparing the two, like between like Jericho's been good. Skull, like I said, they're very strong and potent. Some of those are very stinky when you put them in. Like they are strong. It's just like, oh, it's a bit too much. You know,
get
like
the shampoo, conditioner.
no, I got none of that yet.
When you do,
I'm gonna buy some of that at some point. But then, like I said, what the other turning point too that irritated me as
With
well.
the beard oil afterwards.
But like I said, I like Jericho. Like their quality is so much better. Like you can smell it because it's so strong and potent.
It's so good.
My beard feels good at the moment.
My beard has never been. I don't know, like it, because I have used them before. I used a $10 fucking shampoo. Don't be doing that. Like it's from Woolworths and that, like $10. That bullfrog one, the green and white one.
Body wash basically.
No, it's just shampoo on that and beard oil, but
it's just mid. That's what I'm saying.
It's the beard oil was what is it? The aloe vera. It kind of dries it out because it's aloe vera. Like it kind of after a while.
Yeah.
It's not an oil. It's a gel.
Yeah, they're trying to use the aloe vera oils but it's not. The oils that aloe vera has is an oil. It's like you say, it's a jet. Like it's different properties. It does different things. It's not like a greasy like a avocado oil or a like almond oil. Like that's a greasy oil. Like that's what you need.
This is the actual oils.
Yeah, you need actual oils. Not like the oil of aloe vera is a healing property, which is designed to theoretically like nut-based thing dry. Like, you put on a wound,
Like
it takes,
I mean,
you know...
it does good things to the beard, but I find Jericho does better.
Yeah, it's because, like I said, they use so many different oils. They have their almond oils, their avocado oils, like, they have every different type of oil under the
Grapeseed
sun.
oil,
Yeah.
sunflower oil. I
Essentials.
think like that. Sunflower oil, sunflower. I don't
That's
know.
like, that's like I said. Then with Skull, they're just like some of the nut oils, and I'm like, it kind of sucks. Imagine if you had a nut allergy and you're like, oh, you get some beard oil. Like, that would fucking suck because they primarily is just mainly nut based, and that's why some of them you have to shake up to activate. But I mean, they kind of pushed me. They rubbed me the wrong way when I sent you that ad for Skull, and they just lazily did the AI fucking advertisement with no quality control. I'm like, that's just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Boxing Day say. It's like, what the fuck is a Boxing Day say? Like, you clearly couldn't quality control, like, when you're putting in the prompts to, like, clean it up a lot better. Like, it was, like, the beard bladder, like, in the corner. I was like, what the fuck is beard bladder? Like, come on, quality control. Like, it just kind of shows me, like, okay, you're using AI, but they weren't quality controlling that, so what does that say?
They just, boom, done.
Yeah, like, they don't really
like,
care. There's no, that's what it feels like. It kind of slightly feels like that with their beard oils, too.
You
It's
can
just
always tell, like, it is good because Jericho doesn't do that. All their stuff is live, someone with the products. Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, you've got the
from
bottle,
what
like
I've
I
seen.
bought, like the 7 Sins which I've showed before. Like, the stickers are unique individual stickers for the labels based per on the range, and the range, and the bottles are color coded to match the range. Where Skull is all just the same bottle, same label. It's just the only thing that changes is the word, and that's it. It's all the exact same. Like, there's no uniquity to it. Like, there's no, like individual identity to each brand. It's just like, oh, look, from first glance, like, each one looks the same until I pick it up and
we're
look at
not knocking Skull, of course, but like,
it's just normal, like, consumer criticism. Like, they're the things that I find that, like, if they put a little bit more thought and effort into it.
I prefer Jericho's presentation. I prefer Jericho's. They're using like
Oh,
seed
like,
oil and
like I've said before, like, fucking Honey Grey Black said, like, okay,
not sponsored. Of course.
I got, like I said, like, okay, I got 6. I got Bolt 5, got a bonus one, so I got 6 oils, but it came in a box like that, like, with wrapped up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a basic box.
Yeah.
Where Jericho, just for 3, just for 3 bottles, it came in a nice presentation of box, just for 3 bottles, and I can and I can open and close it as much as I want.
And I can
really dropped the other ones, but like I said, it's just like,
and they're all evenly spaced out. Safe.
Like, it's thought. It's
they fucking do smell good, don't they?
But like I said, it's at the end of the day, it is the quality, and that's why, like, this is why I want. This is like my product. So in sense, like, no offense to Skull, but it's kind of a harsh. But my favorite product of the year is Jericho. My least favorite product of the year, maybe Skull. You know, it's. But I mean, at the end of the day, that you're only going to go with one brand. When you're buying stuff, you're going to go with one brand and find what brand you like. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean no one else is not going to like it. Some people might find it better for them.
Got people who buy it because they're still around.
Yeah, it's just for me. In the end,
it's just
Jericho
for,
is better for
needs,
me.
It's the buyer's
So,
satisfaction.
their oils are, again, almond oil, sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, organic hemp seed oil, shea oil, essential oils, and then fragrance.
Yeah.
So they really thought about their detail, like what goes into it.
All stuff to hydrate the beard.
Oh, smells so good.
And it's more your skin underneath because that can dry out.
So I can see the scene.
Especially in winter, really dry out.
It's just like,
what are you doing?
It's all like settled at the bottom. It needs to be shaken up.
What's that? The skull ones.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is the stuff settles, and you got to shake them up before you use them, or look at like.
Yeah, because it's nutty. Like.
Yeah, like it's like this kind of shit. Like
it's got remnants in there. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that one there is very foggy. Can't really see it.
But also, the oil is clear with Jericho. Like, it's a clear... it looks like oil.
Yeah, not like whatever this is. Money.
No, I can't really tell just through a camera, but it's not as... Like, what is that?
Look how thick...
It looks like lemonade.
So thick.
Looks like lemonade. Like, why?
Like there's some interesting stuff in their bottles. Like these, like some that's the thing. The consistency is different. Like some are clear. Like look, you can see through that and see my
not clear,
skin.
but clearer than that.
But like, and then some are straight fog. Like, it just
Because
don't get it.
if you want clear, it's what Jericho's doing because that is how oil
They've
looks.
refined it. Yeah, they've refined their oils. I have ended up using the pumpkin spice for Christmas and dab on my clothes. Oh, it smells good, but like when you're wearing it, it gets potent. It gets stronger and stronger the more you're wearing it. It's so bad.
That's not what you want for a
Like I
beard
put it in my
oil.
beard when I got it, and I was like, yeah.
Because
And
you
then
put
after,
it directly under your fucking nose.
and when I put it on, I had it on first. I was like, fuck yeah, I smell like pumpkin gingerbread. Fuck yeah. And a little bit like 5 minutes later, I was like, ugh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Like it got sickly, and I'm like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm gonna throw up. And then I just kind of just rinsed my beard out. And that's the funny part. I rinsed my beard out, dried it up, and then grabbed Jericho and dip, 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 dip.
You did it.
You did with the Jericho, yeah. Well, I do a couple of drops because it's just like I do two there, get that rubbed up first, and then do drops on either side, then rub it down, and then usually it's like nicely lathered there, and then I do drop on the sides here, and then rub it all the way back through again, and it gets it nice.
Yeah, just make sure your hands are all oiled up, then just.
Yeah, no, I find that works nicely because then
That's
I can
how
like,
I do it.
massage it in. So it's not just like my fingers are too oily and then I'm trying to rub it everywhere and it's just like a mess because my fingers are all oiled up and absorbed most of it. So I
Yeah, but then you just shoot and it just goes into your arms.
Just trying to like savor it so it lasts a little bit
It
longer.
makes your arms a bit shiny.
So yeah, so that's
It's actually good
thing.
for you. It's actually good for your fucking skin though. There's all the oil. Like
that's it. But yeah, try to serve it out so make sure it lasts properly. But yeah, so that's interesting thing with products. So it's something different for the year, but you know it is. You live and learn. So that's why I bought both of them. You know, and it's an experience that I.
That's still
you know.
$25 for a fucking like my 50ml fucking bottle's cheap.
Oh yeah, wouldn't you? Like I said, that's just
I think
10
I
mil.
got fucking $25.
Like that's a 10 mil, and that's a decent size for a 10 mil. So think of that, fucking 50. Like that's a decent fucking size. Like
yeah, and I put roughly a quarter of a dropper.
But I was tempted because Skull had a promotion on. They sent me an email. They had a promotion with they said whatever you purchased, you would get a free beard butter. And I was like, ooh, and the cheapest thing they had on their store was a 5-pack of car fragrances, and I was going to buy it because it was like $20 or something like that. I was going to buy it, and then pay. She was like, just so stingy because it was 5. You'd get 5 or 6 car fresheners. But they're like random scents, and I was so tempted. I'm like, oh, I could do that just to get the beard butter.
Scents.
But I'm like, that's not bad. Like the one I've got in the thing was coffee. I haven't used it yet. It's still in here, isn't it? Yeah, but that's the car fragrances they have. The one they gave me was coffee with this one. So.
But why do you want your car smell like coffee?
I know it's weird. So it's still in seal, but like that's not bad that they made that and they got fragrances.
Then again, people
like,
do like coffee, but like still.
That's the random one they sent me they gave me that bonus free. So, but this was like if I was like, but do I really need to buy like 5 or 6 of these? I was like, more or less would be the price of the beard butter. So I was like, I could have got the beard butter and then these would have been technically free because it was like that was their offer, and I was like, but I'm like, if I don't really like their oils, how's that beard butter gonna be? I'm like. That's where I was like, nah, I don't really want to risk the chance. I'm going to spend the money. I'd rather spend that towards Jericho and get like their beard butter or something for the price. So, but I was like, I'll come back to that.
Get one of the boar hair beard brushes.
That's the thing. And if I'm going to do an order, I'd rather just wait till I've got the money and just do a big order so I get the free delivery.
I've got a beard brush from someone gave it one of the family friends because they had one because they had a beard.
Yeah.
And they said, use this. It's fucking amazing. I've used it. It combs without pulling the beard. Like
properly.
It's hard to explain how
it's
like
thicker
a boar
too.
hair
It's a little bit
works.
thicker as well, so it's not just like a thin brush thing. It's like a comb. It's like a wider, so it actually like
you just give it a light brush and it turns out like this.
So
but speaking of Christmas, like before, I thought you know how Christmas Eve you get like. Just before you go to bed, you just get all excited and then just...
Yeah.
I got so excited I fell over.
Because That's so exciting.
Almost broke my toe.
Oh god. How do you get that excited?
It's actually got a nice bruise on. Like
How did you get that excited though? I thought you were like, it's like, oh, Christmas is like,
well,
whatever.
I wasn't, but you know,
Yeah,
people get excited.
bit merry.
I was just changing my pajamas.
A bit merry. Feeling a bit merry.
Yeah, my big in sweatpants. Just like bam, I took one step.
Slipped and tripped.
There's a massive leather guitar case behind me. I hit it. All of a sudden, I've just in slow motion just gone boom into the wardrobe. The wardrobe comes sliding down. I'm like, nah!
Everything that's gonna happen will happen.
Yeah, I kind of landed on the guitar case, just on it, on my side. Now I've got a massive bruise on my fucking side of my thigh, like a massive round fucking bruise where I actually hit it. And it was like my fucking arm was all fucking red. And I was like, yeah, that fucking hurt. And my toe was broken. Well, I thought it was broken because like it fucking hurt. Like I couldn't walk on it.
That's funny.
And then yesterday, I discovered there's a fucking massive purple bruise down the inside of my toe. But ow!
Oh, mate, that is wild.
I'm like, well, that was a nice Christmas present.
Yeah.
I've been fucking limping around the last since Christmas Eve.
God.
I like, because toes, you can't do nothing with them.
Yeah.
Because I broke my toe once before.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing with them.
You can try and strap them up, but...
yeah, but...
Said you can try.
It's like in the fucking middle. It's next to the big toe, so...
Yeah, it's like you can try.
Let's try and strap them two together, but and then I found out that I think my big toe was in that as well, because that's a bit tender. Like...
Sprained your big toe.
Explains the walking. I'm like...
Yeah, it's all a bit tender, sprained it.
I don't know what just isolated the second toe. Like, I don't know how the fuck that happened.
It's just like everything's there and then one toe's just like, eh.
Yeah, like,
it's just so basically like, imagine this is your foot. It's just like you're tripping over and you're like, oh, and then your toe's just like, like it just chooses to be like, I'll save you, Jim. And it goes,
it was this foot, but I fell that way.
Yeah.
Like, I went backwards.
So gone backwards, and it's just like, so it's like falling backwards. It's like, I'll grab it. Like, I'll grab the ground. Yeah, and like reaches out to grab, like Spider-Man. Because that's like a Spider-Man ability.
You got bent. Like it was.
It's like because that's like a Spider-Man ability in a sense. Because like theoretically, Spider-Man, like if he was falling and he reached out, like if he had like because he's got these slips on, but if he was barefoot. And he reached out to grab onto something, and he had like his little pinky toe reached out, and like or his big toe, for example.
Right.
He could grab onto an edge of a building and then like hold on straight with just his big toe, like holding on.
Right.
Like that sounds like crazy. It's like that. It's like kind of funny. It's just like imagine having that strength, just grab it on with just like the big toe, like pinched on the lip of an edge, and just be like vertically, like this is the building wall. There's the lip, and then it's like just like Spider-Man's like that, just like big toe holding it, just like ooh. It's kind of funny,
but no, I don't recommend breaking toes or anything. Like,
no,
like even what I did there, like it wasn't broken, but it was most likely sprained.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky with my toes. I've done a lot to my toes, and they haven't caused me any problems. Like I said, like the only thing I really did recently was when I dropped the thing on my toe and it bruised it.
Yeah.
And even that, like I dropped bruised it. That's all I did was just bruise.
Dragon Ball. Dude, just poof.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Actually, multiple things.
The Dragon Ball figure fell on your like the spiky head.
Yeah, that one happened and hit me in the foot. Batman was that other time when he freaking grazed me. But yeah, the fucking when I was packing. Yeah, when I was packing everything and when we were moving, the fucking Goku fell on my foot, or whatever it was. But then when I was moving in here, rearranging stuff in here, and I had the fucking frame thing, and I was taking the wood panel out because it was pissing me off. Because under the bed had like the cupboards. Because it's just like built-in bed, and then they just put a board up and then put doors onto it. And I fucking hated it, trying to open those doors with very minimal space to try and crawl under it. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm just taking the whole face plate off, fucking rip that thing up so it's just open, exposed under the bed, because I'm like, it's easier to get into. So I was like, fuck that. And then when I was moving it, I dropped it on my toe, and then that's my bruise that time.
Yeah.
Fucking a big, thick fucking...
Like your feet can bruise easy, like crazy.
But that was
It's like I see someone rolled their ankle, then like their whole ankle is purple for the rest of the fucking
Yeah,
couple of weeks.
just roll it and fucking stretches it till all the blood vessels explode. Really crazy.
And you need them to walk.
But yeah, so that I know it's fucking mental.
So like, I barely get injured.
Mm,
I don't even know how I felt. I really no fucking idea.
just
But it
happened.
was in pitch black darkness.
I mean that kind of yeah.
But I always do that. Oh no, I just hit the fucking guitar case with the back of my foot and just went.
Just throw your balance, slightly tickled your startled or whatever, and just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mum heard it and she's like, "What the fuck?" She thought my shelf fell.
Yeah, it was you that
That's how loud it was. Like she thought my shelf fell because I didn't say a word. All she heard was ah.
Oh god! Just think, oh no, Jim's crushed.
Because my door was shut, kind of. So couldn't see.
Hear this? Thud. Boom. That's
yeah, there
funny
was no noise beforehand. It's just boom.
Funny as.
But that's only the second toe injury. The first one was like when I was a kid, I kicked the door frame.
Yeah.
You know when you're a kid and you go flying down the fucking hallways, take a damn turn.
And your
Apparently, I took a bit of a wide turn, and my little pinky toe went sideways.
went out to grab. It was like.
Yeah, just trying to smack the damn doorway with my damn toe.
Mm-hmm.
Mum's like, "Nah, it's not broken." Nan's like, "It's broken," and it was.
Just in the impact to shatter. It's the pinky toe. But like the bones are that tiny in there, they're the easiest thing to break.
And I was going at a fair fucking speed down a hallway and just turned and just bang, like fucking hell.
I've been lucky, like, to not have had anything like that happen.
You don't want it because like broken toes, like you have to walk. Like there's nothing you can do.
That a few times. She's broken a pinky toe a few times.
Ooh, yeah, it's not fucking fun.
It's like keeps bruising up. Like she does something. She's just
Right.
very unlucky.
What happened to your Des? What?
What the hell? I'm sorry. What?
The fuck was that?
What? The aliens are here.
The
Ah!
aliens are coming for you. What the fuck? I just saw your whole street like, yeah. Your fucking screen just shook at the bottom. The top quarter.
I know. It was going wild. Mine was fucking flickering and went green, all that crazy shit. I was just like, oh, hold on, baby
I
Jesus.
wish I recorded that. That was fantastic.
Well, you'll see it on the podcast because it'll be going up there.
Right.
It happened on my end too. It wasn't just your end. It happened on my end.
I thought you were doing it, but you weren't even looking at it.
No, I was thinking about something and then yeah. I wanted.
It's just like,
I mean, he came on before. I do want to bring him up again. I think this is one of my favorite purchases of the year. So I want to talk about things. This is yeah. So this was, I know, weirdly enough, unnecessary kind of splurge purchase, and it was kind of one of my favorite purchases, which they have appeared on the podcast before. But this motherfucker here, fucking purple, blue.
Right.
I still feel like he was one of the best unnecessary purchases I've ever made. So.
Right.
So fun. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of the weird.
Like them damn fugglers we've been fucking buying.
Impulsive.
They're unnecessary, but they're also good purchases.
Yeah, but this little guy is just something. I don't know, something about it. Just great.
Why my pinky bent like that?
Ooh, fancy. Right, buddy, you can go over there now.
Weird.
He's gonna keep Fizban in order.
Right.
Make sure he doesn't escape.
Yeah, by sitting on him.
Sitting on him. But yeah, no, so that's like, I was like, I'll bring that up again, because yeah, that was like one of my most impulse purchases this year I've made. But it's been weirdly good. Like, something about it just, it's calming about it. I don't know what it is. It's just,
right.
I don't know, it's a weird purchase. It's the most randomest purchase I've ever made.
It's that personal thing. Like, you wanted it, and
then
you got it. Like,
I saw it, and I was like, I want that. Like that one specifically.
Right.
I don't know why. I was just like, I want that. I need that. I'm buying it. Like, it wasn't cheap.
No, what about 20 bucks?
No, more than that.
Fuck.
I spent like, because I put him stuff and then bought his hearts and then got him scented, and I think I paid like $60 for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very like random fucking purchase.
Yeah, that's something you would never have done. Like,
That's what I mean. Like,
that.
yeah, I was like, I'm buying this fucking thing.
Hang on,
Weird.
you got him made.
Yeah, because it's Build-A-Bear.
Oh.
So you pick out which one you want, and that one, like, out of there was a couple sitting there in the box. It's just something about that one. I was just like, I need him. And then I got him stuffed. He shoved it in his back, stuffed him up, and then I put a cent in there, and I gave him 2 hearts. You get little donation heart, like you get like little hearts for him to put into them. I bought one normal heart and one of the donation hearts. So I think the dollar for the heart goes to whatever charity it's for. So I gotta do that, and I put both of them in there, so he has 2 hearts, and then I gave him a fragrance. Yep.
You know what the fragrance was?
Bubble gum, blueberry, bubble gum.
Oh.
Something like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so it kind of goes with him. I was like, yeah, it was just still.
Right.
Then that was like, earlier in the year, like 6 months ago, maybe. I got him.
Fuck. 6
Yeah.
months.
That week when you were off, when you weren't on.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it?
So I had him on the podcast because I was like, just talking about random shit just to fill some time. And I was like, I got this thing this week. I said that's one of my. But yeah, so that's one of my random purchases for the year that I thoroughly enjoyed purchasing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one of those things.
I don't have one of those. I don't. Mate, everything I buy.
Oh.
Technically, my Pro was an impulse buy that I really like. Because I told you that I wasn't going to buy it, and then I did buy it.
I'll talk about that message later.
Hey.
That's the thing message I'll talk about later.
Yeah.
I'll talk about just emergency. So yeah, so I mean, there's other things here. Yeah, no, it's a very interesting year, like especially with like pickups and stuff. And I was going through it and just looking back at like the things like games that came out and things I picked up, and I mean, I got my little stack here because it's kind of good to look back on. It's crazy to look at.
I got my little stack of 2 things.
I've got a couple of games here. You can kind of already see which one of them is.
I know what exactly that is.
See it?
A certain steelbook.
Certain steelbook. That was a good. But I think I got a few different games here. So, but I think
I am sorry for recommending that, but like it kind of like that steelbook alone is worth the purchase.
Yeah, but I think
the game is pretty fucking cool.
That's what I want to talk about. So these games all kind of have a different thing to them, like I want to talk about. But like, I think one of the ones that was so curveball for this year that I've enjoyed though, which we've had fun with, was clearly Helldivers 2. That was something different.
That that doesn't win like best multiplayer for a fucking reason.
Like Helldivers 2 is just so good. Like we've dabbled here and there. We're gonna go back.
Also, they said they had a plan for the next like 5 to 10 years. Like they're keeping that going forever.
Yeah.
That was at the Game Awards recently. Like the next 7 to 10 years. I'm like, they're really on the fucking long haul like the first game.
Well, that's it.
Because I think that's all they make is just Helldivers. I'm pretty sure now. Like,
yeah, well, they haven't
have
really,
all the resources to put into it.
They didn't really make much else.
I mean, they made a few things in between Helldivers as well too. Like, I think they did that. Was it Alienation?
Maybe I don't know.
Arrowhead Game Studios.
But yeah, that's just still like that's one of the most unexpected like game that I've just enjoyed.
They got founded in 2008. 2008.
So this stack here is a mix of everything. It's a mix of a few different things. So
yeah, you do that. I'm trying to see what they made.
So Helldivers 2, definitely like one of my favorite games for this year.
Right.
I think one of my most anticipated games I'm wanting to play this year that I managed to pick up, which was Alan Wake 2. Definitely one of my
Yes.
most anticipated to play. I'm happy I've got that. I've got to sort one out when I'm going to play that at some point because I did buy it on PC, but it does not work on my PC at all. But I was determined to buy it for console as well. But of course it's PS5, which doesn't bother me. Play it on the best system that you can
Oh,
play
they
on.
made Gauntlet and Magica.
Oh yep. But yeah, so I mean, a lot of these games seem to be sequels. There's like a lot of games I picked up recently. Like,
Yeah, like Helldivers 2, Alan Wake 2. Like...
well, that's like the last haul I did. When I bought games, I bought Alan Wake 2. I'd gotten Spider-Man 2. I'd gotten Space Marine 2. And I was like, what the fuck am I getting all these twos? I realized, and then like fucking Ratchet and Clank was like a sequel as well.
Well, that's fucking.
But not,
That's
you know.
beyond a sequel now. That's like
That's what I'm
number
saying.
8.
I'm saying, but that's what I was saying. It's not 2, but it's still a sequel. Like, I was like, everything I've bought lately has just been, or getting lately is just sequels. But that was, like I said, this is one of my most anticipated one. Like, I waited a little bit because I was like, I didn't have the money when it first dropped physical, but then they did the special, and I was like, yep, I'll get on special. So, got that one. That was one of my favorite.
Price. I couldn't, because that's the thing of, like, you don't know if a game's gonna have stock after a while.
Well, these games like Alan Wake, they're like a main title, so they're like a staple title.
It doesn't mean shit. Like that Alan Wake remastered wasn't in stores long. I don't reckon Alan Wake 2 will next year much either.
That was Alan Wake Remastered though was a limited release. That was a limited run.
Yeah, well, so is that one. Like that's. I think until stocks run out, really.
They went out of their way to specifically make physical because it was only originally initially a digital.
Yeah, because everyone bombarded them with their collection of Remedy games all on disc.
Yeah, they're like, yep, we'll do that.
I mean,
they listen. They like.
Clearly goes to show, physical is still in demand.
So that's it.
Also, Alan, fuck me. Sam Lake is now Sam Ocean because the studio got massive recently. So he's no longer a lake. He's an ocean.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty good though. He's pretty good.
They're working on so many things right now.
Yeah.
They have 3 games they're working on.
Yeah, they're all in that bloody universe.
Firebreak, I think it's...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's
no,
Control.
they're into the universe is Control and Alan Wake. They're the only ones in there.
Yeah, they're on the... No, that Firebreak's part of it.
Yeah, but like it's Alan Wake and Control of the shared universe.
Yeah.
And whatever else they put in there, which Firebreak is one of them.
Yeah, because Control 2 they're working on.
Yeah, because they're working on Control 2, the Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, and the Firebreak. That's 3 things.
Yeah.
Technically 4, because Max Payne 1 and 2 are 2 different things. Like the one bundle. Which I did find out, Max Payne has the budget of Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big fucking budget.
It's gonna get a massive, like, redo.
Like,
it's gonna be crazy.
That needs to be on disc, surely. Like, they're definitely gonna.
They'll mostly make it as like the one game. Like it'll be like the one.
Oh, it is. It's the 1 and 2 remake. It's the one thing.
But I feel like if it's as big as that, like I feel like it'd be like it's the one game because those games are quite short.
I feel like there should be 3, like remake 3. Or you can remaster 3 technically. Just bring it up to 4K, 60 FPS.
So going back over it again, I just want to get my mind back on track. So, most unexpected game for me this year was Helldivers 2. Most anticipated game for me was Alan Wake 2. Game that was like crazily train hyped, which is still good that I got my hands on, which was Spider-Man. Everyone loves Spider-Man.
There are people who hate it though, like they call it boring and
got
shit.
That. The shittest game of the year. Personally, the shittest game of the year, Suicide Squad.
I wouldn't say it's the shittest because there are worse games.
Still, it was very like.
I forgot that game even came out this year.
Yeah.
That Platinum still is a good feeling though, because like I grinded the fuck out of that.
Yeah, they finally released the final. I haven't gone back to it yet. They released the final
I remember
character.
doing the same things over and over and over, like doing those fucking run-ins, doing the mission, leaving on the hardest, just to get the fucking XP to level up to get certain.
I know, that's why I
fucking
kind of like
dead.
lost track of doing it. I will mostly go back to it at some point, maybe try and play it, finish it off, try to.
Well, they finally stopped supporting it now, so that's
Yeah, because they've
nice.
done the final DLC, so there's nothing else for them to support for. And they introduced offline mode.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah.
I'm never touching it again, but that's
I
nice.
know. Interesting to see how offline mode works for that type of game. Getting
Well, it's just you don't need to be connected online to play it.
Hmm.
Which is what it should have been before.
I know, I'm just interested in how it works because some of the stuff feels like it's
Because I remember my net went down once playing single player and I couldn't play it. I was like, well,
these stickers.
if you can play single player, make it an offline as well. Like,
But like I said, it's not the shittest game, but it's like in the category of like
it's the biggest letdown. Not
Yeah.
the shitters, but a big letdown from what the studio can do.
exactly. It's my letdown game of the year.
Because like the story was good. It's just the gameplay was repetitive. There was no variety, nothing
So
like
yeah,
that.
so
Like, it was
again,
the same thing,
second
like,
recap.
rinse and repeat.
Unexpected game. Anticipated game. One of the best games, apparently. I haven't played it yet, but it's like one of the best games. Dookie game.
Yeah, but Spider-Man was last year, though.
Like the picked up, though. But like, it's going through my pickups, so.
Yeah.
And then another one that I, like, it's kind of like things I picked up this year. And then, an underrated, like a game that I don't know which category to pick it, but it's a good pickup that I picked up this year, which you picked up as well. This came out last year, of course, as well, but that was Boom Rush. That was a good pickup. That even though that came out last year, that's still been a pretty cool pickup this year. So that was that's kind of like in my like my surprising finds. You know, kind of surprisingly, that I've wanted to get it, and then I actually found it physically. It was actually pretty good that I actually found that, like,
right.
Because it's a good
that's
game.
amazing.
And a game that's
I didn't believe it was that fucking it was inspired by Jet Set. I was like, then when you load it up, it's like, that's Jet Set.
Right? It's just so much as like it.
It's just a better Jet Set till we get that Jet Set remake. Which is still happening. Jet Set Radio was a future remake. I don't know, it's one of them.
And this came out this year, but this goes into, I think, to me, one of the most beautifulest game in my category. Empire of the Ants.
Right.
Like the visuals.
Steelbook alone makes it fucking beautiful.
But the visuals in that game are just amazing. The aesthetic, the visuals. It just makes it.
I felt like I was a fucking ant just running around jumping. Like,
so yeah, so two pickups, two anticipated pickups. This is like, I think this is the longest like I held, like basically this is one I want to talk about too, because like I held out for so long wanting to get this, but not buying it because it just felt like it never price dropped, and I held out for so long waiting for a good price.
Full price anyway.
Yeah.
Like that game is amazing.
But that's when I bought it and got it on special, and I'm like, fuck yeah, so it's good. I will play that at some point. I was gonna launch it. So I was thinking, what do I want to play today? I kept jumping around trying to figure out what to play. And I was gonna play Spider-Man 2, and then I was like,
once you start that, you won't stop.
I know. I want to play that, but I'm like, I still haven't played Miles, and I'm like, I kind of want to finish the Miles story.
You don't need to do that to play that though.
But I feel like continuity-wise, it just feels because it takes place before that, and I would rather play that and then go into this, so that continuity, I kind of know what's going on with the characters. Story point.
Plus,
but
Miles only a short game, like maybe 10 hours or less.
So that's why I got to sit down and play that. So
whereas Spider-Man 2 is like 30, 40.
Yeah, but I end up instead playing Bomb Rush. Most of the day I end up playing that instead. So just dicking around and dancing and stuff. So yeah, so I was like, I'll play Spider-Man. Oh no, I'll play Miles Morales. Fuck it, I'll play Bomb Rush. So it was kind of a weird like day. So, but yeah, so that's what I wanted to go through. So yeah, it was kind of that's what I wanted to talk about. So that's what I was trying to think what it was with Spider-Man, and that's what it was. It's just a game that I held out for so long, and I finally bought this year. Like, I sat on like waiting for that, like because I was like, I want to get it, but I'm like, it's just games. Like I like it's good that there's a price for it, but like at the same time, I hate paying over $100 for games. because it's just so expensive, and I'm like, I can't justify just going out spending $100 on the game. Like, it just.
I've lost one of mine.
Did you grab it? Did you lose it when you tripped over?
No, I lost it when I put it away somewhere.
Put it away somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
But yeah, so they're the game. Oh yeah, and this one was the. I'll just remember later on though. They'll pick that up as well again. Tracks. Remember?
Oh, Tracks.
That's a fun little game. I played a little bit of that. I gotta play that again. Like my hands on the Switch.
I've lost. I know where it is. It's inside. Hang on. I think it's on the back of the couch.
Back on the
That's had it
couch.
there. I think, yeah, because it's not here anywhere.
It's not there.
No. But give me a second.
I did install Spider-Man though. That is installed on my PlayStation. I installed it a couple of days ago.
It's actually not as big as you think either, is it? Really? Like it's pretty reasonable size.
I installed it over Alan Wake because I want to sit down and properly stream it. So I want to.
Alan Wake is
because I've streamed because I've streamed like Control, then I streamed Alan Wake. I want to do Alan Wake 2, but I got to feel like right in the mood to play it. So that's why I've like left it for now and haven't installed it, because that's a proper time and place game, you know, like it, because I don't want to just be like, yeah, let's just play it and then not really put the effort in, because personally to me, I put the effort in trying to do the Control Let's Play and then the Alan Wake Let's Play, because I did Alan Wake just before I did Alan Wake 2, because I was like, oh, I'll try this, get on PC, I'll try and play it on PC, but then it just didn't work, because then they kind of threw me out of loop, and I had to wait for the physical release. Like, I could have bought Alan Wake 2 digitally on PlayStation, but I was like,
yeah.
I knew the physical's coming, I want to buy the...
What the fuck is happening with that? You tried to unplug it and plug it back in your camera?
Oh, thanks, Jim. Thanks for plugging it back in.
And just...
Can you not? Can you plug me back in, please?
like, what are you doing that? What the? It's normal now. Oh, yeah, unplug it and plug it back in. That might fix it. There might be a bit of a thing happening.
And the cable's bumping. My knee's bumping the cable.
Yeah.
Pulling it. Oh no, the camera's bugged out because it's... Oh no!
What?
It's the OBS thing. I think it's bugged out the camera. Oh no! Oh, we're back! Good!
There you go.
Oh, like, oh no, what has OBS done? Oh. Haywire.
Jesus. Yeah, like that camera was messing with you there. Like, god dang.
Oh my god.
So it just like plugging it worked and then plugging it and it fucked up again. Like, what?
Oh, I was like, fucking hell. No, that was funny. You just like, you did it. You like just plug it back in and it worked fine. I was like, oh.
And then did it again. I was like, nope.
But yeah, so so that's why I was like, oh, I'll leave Alan Wake for now until I'm in the mode to like record again, do a let's play, because I've got to set everything up for the camera and everything.
Yeah.
And then because I'll mostly end up playing it but live it on YouTube, so that's where the episode.
That's what I'm doing. Like,
yeah,
live it and
because
cutting every hour a chapter or something into a video. Yeah.
So I'll just live play it on YouTube and just let it upload automatically. And then just be like, that's the episode, you know, every live stream will be the episode, basically, because...
Right.
And then people can interact or not. I don't really care, but
right.
I'll just play it.
It's for you.
Yeah. Like, I put the effort in at the time, and I think at first, I was like, Control, I think I recorded that, and then one of the episodes... Okay, camera, cool. And then one of the episodes was, like, live streamed, I think, at one point, and then I was like, whatever.
What have you done, Daz? You turn your camera off.
It's just bugging out. They keep
again. What is happening?
Keeps having a fit. And then yeah, so it's just like one of those things, but I've done both those games, and I've got all the episodes up on my YouTube. So I'm like, well, maybe I just live stream and just put it in the playlist, and then people can watch it. It's a live playlist,
Right.
but it's just not directly on the YouTube videos, but they are there.
Yeah, they're in the lives. They're under the live section.
Play trap, make me yawn.
Have you got game you want to play next year? Have you got a list of them, or is
No,
it just what you just?
I just wait and see when it comes along. I was thinking about that, but I'm like, there's a lot coming out almost, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to.
That's why I'm just
Well, things
limiting
that are
mine to
announced,
what I've
but
already got.
yeah,
Like games I'm really excited to play. Just sitting there, I'm like,
oh, yeah,
pretty
well,
good list.
yeah.
But I got 2 pickups. That's
Two
it.
pickups.
But one I'd never seen before. One the Jingle All the Way.
I know it's crazy when
Which
you said
I'm
that.
keen. I got a Blu-ray copy. Like yeah.
Crazy though
And
when you said you hadn't seen it.
the Santa Claus trilogy.
Yep.
I am sad there's no Blu-ray Santa Claus because I don't know why
know.
they haven't done it.
Weird.
I think the third one's on Blu-ray, but the third one's fucking dog shit. But yeah, just my little Christmas haul I did just before Christmas.
Oh, I've frozen. I just noticed I froze. God bless my soul.
What have you done here?
The fuck's going on?
Fuck.
I'm not even pressing anything now. It's just doing it itself. Fucking bullshit. Fucking. Got gas. I'm gonna fart.
But I forgot about Helldivers. That is one of my games of the year.
Yeah, like I mean, we haven't played it for a bit, but we'll have to
I
go back to it.
completely forgot that came out.
February.
Because I have played so many games this year.
Came out February.
Right?
Can't believe
the
it.
month before that is one of my favourite games of the year. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
which that
enjoyed
game is fucking amazing.
Yeah, you had fun with that one.
Oh yeah, it was interesting. So I never played a side scroller Prince of Persia, but they're good. Same as it's come out around the same time as Helldivers, I think, but Dragon's Dogma 2, one of my favourite ones. I like the lenticular cover.
That's a pretty cool cover.
Wish it was a steelbook as well. Like, just give us a steelbook.
I know.
Like it's Capcom's flagship. Like they hyped the fuck out of this.
I know.
I mean, it still is cool, but like, just at least change the cover on the inside.
Do something fun with it. Yeah.
Like even the back, boring. There's just nothing there. But my favourite game of the year, other than Helldivers, was Astrobot, which mine's still sealed.
It would be most probably if I picked it up, but I haven't picked it up yet, so.
Yeah, right. You haven't played it yet, have you?
No.
I had to buy it digitally, so like, it was one of them things where like I was just sitting there, I'm like, I can't get it physically yet, but I can get it digitally.
Yeah.
I can just play it straight away.
Well, that's it. If you can, why not? You know.
But I do pick up physical and digital, so because look, we're not anti-digital here, but like it's nice to have a physical. Down the line, you probably can't install it; you just use a damn disc. But I do have a. Can't wait to play in 2025 because this year's just about over. I haven't got time to play these in like less than a week. But Epic Mickey rebrushed. I'm keen to jump into that.
Yep.
Of course, Daz already had this on his list. But Empire of the Ants.
Yeah. So get back into that.
He's like, fuck. This came out last year or the year before, but I'm excited to play that. 2025, Sea of Stars. Same as Final Fantasy 1 to 6 pixels. Same as this one. This came out of nowhere. I only heard of it on YouTube, but Unknown 9 Awakening.
Yeah. I saw that come up. I was like, ooh.
Star Wars Outlaws. I've got it installed. Same as Unknown 9. Haven't played it yet. I'm keen. Same as Black Myth Wukong. That's maybe my next game to play, like as of maybe end 2024. Maybe. But Black Myth. Same as Slave Zero X. The game is fantastic. I'm keen for that. Which, as I said, this is what game developers need to do. Still, give us a damn book. Like, look at this, a PS5 game with an actual manual.
Yep.
Like, is it really so difficult to include a manual?
I know, it
Because like,
seems so hard.
when I got it, like, because I never seen a review or anything, but I was like, this case is heavy. It's got a book in there. I'm like, crap. But yeah, like as Des had it too, Bum Rush Cyberpunk.
It is fun.
A game that I was anticipated. I just couldn't pick it up at the time, but I have it now. But Stellar Blade, I'm keen to jump into that.
Yes. But I will play it at some point.
Begrudgingly, there might be a patch coming out for this next year, I think, to fix it a lot more. But Metal Gear Solids, I'm keen to jump into. Space Marine 2, I installed it. Now it's uninstalled. 2025 for sure.
Yeah, I got to come back to that at some point. So we should play that at some point when I come back to it.
System Shock,
Yeah.
an awesome remake by Night Dive, which they put up a post recently. This is their best year for like in their history for game. Like people bought them, played them. They released stuff like this, which they're doing the second one too, like a whole remake. So
That's cool.
hope that gets a physical too because they have a manual. No, but it's got a receipt.
Oh no!
Yeah, no.
Oh, I've died.
But hey, oh, you
I've
died again.
fallen asleep.
Then we got Dragon Age for Veilguard. There are so many games that came out this year that you just can't fit in. Like Dragon Age, it just came out recently. Like same as the Dead Rising remake.
Yep.
Deluxe remaster, but it's a remake. Like I installed it, still installed, I think. I can't remember, but I'm keen to jump into that next year. And I am sad this is still got to wait, but Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, you got yours.
I haven't played the first one yet. Like I started it.
It's such a good
I've started the first one. I'm happy it's not long compared to this one, but I still. To be fair, I did go back to Uncharted, but like there are so many games that I've missed over the damn years. Well, I never missed Uncharted. Like I've always played them, but I installed Mafia Definitive, like the remake.
The trilogy?
To do that.
You done the trilogy?
Just the first one. And then I'll delete that, do the second one, third one.
Yeah.
I played the third one first, surprisingly. Also, this was a pickup recently. The Christmas shoes. If you want a good Christmas movie, that one there, it's like a TV movie. Like it got the ad breaks in there, but then there's no ad breaks. But it's fantastic. I kind of had a little tear during the movie.
Tear jerk.
Well, let's just say it's one of the ones that it's very, very well written. It's a TV movie, like it's just I don't know. It's a Canadian thing. Oof. I don't know. It's someone got me onto it and they're like, oh yeah, I'll find it. Oh, Blu-ray, yeah, because it's from 2002.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll make you sad. And it's one of my movies of the year, even though it's from like 20 odd years ago. Did you do your movies of the year? You did not.
Ah.
I just saw you blink because like
I know. I was like, fuck. I know. I was like, fuck. No, I got a list of movies.
Because I got my movies here but I liked. I didn't watch very many new ones.
I made a list because it realistically wasn't that big of new movies that I actually saw this year.
That's what I mean. Like, what the fuck came out? Like, barely any that we watched.
I just made a list. I've got 2 here that are like, maybe 3 here that were like my top favorites. But surprisingly, there's a lot of movies. Well, there was a lot of movies that did come out. I went through looking month by month, and then I took out like the ones I actually saw. So there was what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so these are your best movies, like the ones that you liked.
The 17 movies I've seen this year.
Damn.
This is actually a mixed list of like things I like. I just wanted to, I wrote down the list because I wanted to talk about it. So there's no particular order. It's a mix of good and bad, but I want to talk about it. So that's why I wanted to mention the list. So I was gonna say no particular order. I mean, they're not really in any particular order, but I'll read it from the bottom up.
Yeah.
So I've got in this list, I've got Dear Santa, Craven, Madam Web, Red One, Jackpot, Deadpool and Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, Garfield, The Fall Guy, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Beetlejuice, Borderlands, Ricky Stenicki, Transformers 1, Wicked,
Fucking
and
Ricky
Sonic 3.
Stenicki, fuck's sake.
So that's basically all the new movies I've watched that came out this year.
Crazy.
Surprising enough, it's like, wow, okay, it's like interesting.
I forgot about Ricky Stenicki. That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, oh, going through it, but I mean, at the bottom of the list, like, even though I read the list backwards, like, the two definite.
You read it backwards. No.
The two definite out of this one that were like the worst movies of this year were definitely Madam Web and Craven. They were.
Yeah.
For quality over the rest of them.
We always knew Madam Web would be bad, but like Craven.
Craven was like, it was watchable,
50-50 on.
but it was more of a letdown than the rest of it. But like everything else was pretty decent movies to watch. Like Garfield's kind of in that category as well, with maybe Madam Web and that, because it's basically just a movie called Garfield. It's not really doing Garfield things, and it's just kind of typical. Like
Right.
It's watchable. It's a good kids movie, but like yeah, like a good kids movie, if you want to say it's a kids movie, was Transformers 1. That was a really good movie, animated movie.
It's weird how it's a kids movie, but like it's in the Transformers timeline.
There's origin story.
And it's animated, like it makes no fucking sense.
Like that was good.
Mm.
But I think my top movie out of these, definitely this year, that made me feel something was definitely Wicked. Wicked was really good.
Oh, right.
Like that was unbelievably good. And the fact that I won tickets to it as well just added the cream to the crop. So.
Right. That's fantastic.
But Sonic 3 was pretty good as well. But I think if I was to put my top three, to me, my top three would have to be Wicked, Transformers 1, and then Sonic. Like, I like Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine was good.
Yeah, but like...
But compared to substance...
I thought, like, it was pointless. There's no point to it.
Yeah, like, it's a good movie to watch, but for substance, it doesn't have the substance. Like,
no.
You know, if I was devouring a movie...
Bad, but it...
Like, if I was devouring movies, Deadpool, Wolverine would be like, okay, cool, that was kind of alright. Whereas, like, Wicked was like, like, ooh, that was really nice. Like, ooh, that was delicious, and
there's
smelled nice, you know, yeah. Same as, like, Transformers 1, it's like, ooh, that's delicious, like, I'll have a little bit, I'll have some seconds, you know. And Sonic 3 was like that as well, like, it's weird because Sonic 3 was kind of chill in the sense, like, it didn't feel amazing, but it was good. Like, it's very weird
it was better than the previous two Sonics, which is saying something.
Like, but like it at the same time, it felt like it didn't take much to be better than the other Sonic movies. Like,
no, the other ones are good. That's the thing.
That's what I mean. Like, because like Sonic was good. Like the first Sonic movie was good.
Sonic 3's a great.
Yeah, because like the first Sonic movie was good, and then the second Sonic movie is just like that little bit better. Like, it's not much like better, but it's just that little bit better. And then Sonic 3 was just like not like, and that's the thing. It's not better than the first movie, but it's just a little bit better than the second movie, which is weird because you think, oh, okay, the second movie is a little bit better than the first movie, but no, it's a weird category. Like, 3's in the same level as the first movie, but even though it's just a little bit better than the second, like, it's very weird to explain. Like, it's
right.
Like, it's like a weird paradox on itself. Like, they're all.
I've seen it, would definitely be up there for me.
It's like it's kind of like the It's kind of like, to me, again, in a sense, it's kind of like the Matrix, where all three of them are decent films. You know what I mean? Like, as like they're decent, like they're good.
I mean,
they're
the third one's still hit and miss because it does kind of.
That's what I mean. Like, they're not really one better than the other in sense. Like, the first Matrix is good, but like, so is the second one.
Reloaded
you know
is definitely
I mean?
the best made. Best Matrix.
And it feels like that. Like, it feels like that where they're three movies,
whereas
but
Sonic
like they're
2,
all.
I think 3 is still the ultimate Sonic movie. Like the better, well-rounded. Like you've got the proper Eggman. You got Shadow, you got Knuckles, you got Tails, Sonic, like you got all of them.
Oh, it's really good. Like just all the different things they built in to bring in, and they still. And that's the funny part. Like we had references, jokes with references in like the first movie, but they ended up doing
And
them
the
again.
second.
And the second, yeah, but they still bring those back in the third movie. So like in the first movie, like how he had the joke where he ran by and you see like he got to the point and you see the sign. It was like Green Hill. You know, it kind of felt like,
Right.
oh, it's a nostalgia joke to the first game. You know, like the original game. The third movie does that joke again, but it feels like it's the same thing, but it feels different at the same time. Like it's the same gag they've done, but they made that same gag like give you that same experience like when you first saw it. Like
Right.
it's just like, how do you do? You know what I mean? Like how do you do that? Like you see you see a gag once, you go,
Well,
oh, you can't replicate that thing, but they did. They replicated that gag again, re-referencing a reference of a reference, like, and it worked. Like, it was really cool. Like, it was just like, it's cool if you can do that. If you can replicate that moment of seeing
But
it.
if you want that in game form, Uncharted, all 4 games are the same thing, really. Like they're
Yeah.
just done better. Like they
But
have the same
it's like I don't know. It's like a
references,
meme. It's like if you
the
saw
same
if you saw it,
things.
or
But
someone told you a joke. It's like someone told you a joke. You know, it's like a joke about a banana and apple, and you hear the joke, you're like, ah, that's funny. And then you hear someone else say the same joke again. You're like, well, you've already heard it. But it's like someone saying it again, but it's funny. Like it was the first time you heard it. Like it's weird when you can replicate that. It's like it's the exact same
But
joke.
also, don't forget, Sonic was a while ago, so like it kind of had its time again to come back.
So it's
Because that
kind of
Sonic movie was pre-COVID, I'm pretty sure.
because they had a lot of like it was cool because they had a lot of like they were onto it. They fan serviced really well because they're onto the jokes, the
Yeah,
references, like all the stuff. Like they were onto it, like with the
yeah,
music.
because those movies are made by Sonic fans.
Like they used actual
Like like they know
game
what's
track.
gonna hit and what's gonna miss, so they know how to build stuff.
It was good. It was just good. It was such a good movie.
I think Green Hill Zone is still mentioned in the second one.
Yeah, because that's the town that they're from. But like just how they
Yeah,
did that whole
had that panning shot
stick.
of, like Green Hill.
Yeah, they did those kind of little things again with the sign stuff. Like it was kind of fun. Yeah, they did a lot of game references again. So it's like, how do you make the game references that you did in the first movie and second movie, and you've done them again, but it feels like a new reference, even though it's the exact same reference. Like they made. That's what I mean. Like they managed to make it.
It's more of the delivery because
Yeah.
if there's a way to do it and not do it, and they did it the right way.
But it's cool because yeah, you got like so much going on in the movie because you had Eggman, you have like Robotnik,
Shadow.
and then you have old Grandpa Robotnik, and then you've got Shadow, and so much going on.
You got double the Jim Carrey, like.
But it was just funny. That scene getting his head shaved was friggin' hilarious.
Right.
Getting wrangled. They did that all.
His fucking headlock.
I love that they did that all authentically. Like that was great.
Right.
Grew his hair out specifically so he could get him to shave for the scene and stuff. Like, oh, so good. That's Jim Carrey though. Like that's like he's always
Right.
up for that kind of stuff.
He's a method actor. Like he wouldn't just fake
Yeah.
that.
And it's all part of the joke. Like he likes to take it to that next level, just so it's good for the bit, you know, for the gag.
Right. Man,
So,
I'm keen to fucking watch it though.
yeah,
He'd
it
be
was really,
sometime soon.
really good movie. It was really cool. Badass. Keanu Reeves. Like it's funny watching Shadow. It just how Keanu Reeves brings it to the table. It felt like I was watching if John Wick was a hedgehog.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, because he just has that same. Well, that's just Keanu Reeves.
But no, but just how he delivers the personality of
Like
Shadow.
he's playing the same role in everything he's in. Like just.
But just the personality and the attitude that Shadow has felt like John Wick. Like it felt like that pissed off like attitude.
Because you can literally set John Wick in the Matrix world. It's just an older Neo, like.
Yeah, I was like he'd be more brutal than Neo because like he's more gruff and serious and trained and.
Yeah, like because it's kind of the same personality. Like it's just the same. It's just Keanu Reeves, right? Like,
but like that Shadow, like Shadow is like so much more
differently.
brutal. Like he was so much more badass. Like he just
Yeah, same as
around it.
Cyberpunk. That was more of his John Wick. Like he's more like fuck it, do it.
That little bit, it was a little bit different. It was a bit more different in that because John Wick was a bit more methodical.
Yeah, but also he was a reckless fucking Then again, John Wick's not reckless.
No, that's what I said. He's more. That's what I said. He took everything like
Yeah.
serious, like steps. That's what I said. Like that's what Shadow felt like. 'Cause Shadow calculated everything
Yeah.
because again he was in that mindset because.
Because Shadow is a smart fucking cookie.
I mean, it's already the plot
Well,
point of Shadow. Like most people know, he's just on a revenge streak. So that's why I said it kind of feels like John Wick because it's like you killed my friend, everyone must pay for it.
Right.
So yeah, it's like the same kind of thing. It's like
it's the same as
killed,
fucking Knuckles when you think about it.
It's like John Wick's just like you killed my dog. That's it. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, but you notice Knuckles said the same thing. Oh, they killed my family. They all must die.
Yeah.
Like write something new for these characters. Like,
but yeah,
the same thing. Just rinse and repeat. Like Knuckles and they become friends. Shadow becomes friends. Like,
yeah.
that's just Knuckles 2.0.
They have some good scenes. It's fucking cool. It's fucking cool.
I just want to see that Knuckles vs Shadow. That'd be amazing.
Mm.
Because Sonic ain't a fighter. It's Knuckles who.
Yeah, you can enjoy
Man, we need a good Sonic game now to go with these movies, right?
Yeah.
We need a good Sonic game, like a
Well, that
fucking
recent
proper
one
Sonic.
that came out is supposed to be really
Yeah,
good.
nah.
So.
Well, it's decent for what we've got, but it's not like Sonic.
Mm.
Like it's open world.
Mm.
I want an actual, like Sonic Unleashed kind of thing. Like give us a.
I can't wait for you to watch Sonic. You're gonna so good.
I'm keen.
So good. I don't want to.
I'll watch it eventually. Yes.
Try and not like be on the internet. If you see things come up about it, just
Yeah,
skim over it.
I'm not looking at anything.
Because
Sonic.
there's just some moments in the movie that just like get you hyped. It's just like yeah. Normally I talk about things, but I'm like, nah, you gotta watch this.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's a movie where you can't
try and
say
watch these
anything,
raw,
'cause it's like-
yeah. Because when you see these
Yeah.
like moments happen, it's just like, fuck yeah. You're like, fuck yeah.
right.
Like, just how they
That's like the second movie, like when you had Knuckles and that, like you didn't want to spoil anything because like
it's because of how they
Knuckles.
present it, like how they set things up for those moments and
Yeah,
how they portray scenes. Like you can see things in
Right.
trailers, but like how they set things up, and when you see those moments happen, you're just like, fuck yeah, like that's really cool. You know, like that. It's like the twist or like that suspense build up.
that's why I didn't care about the Deadpool spoilers because
Mm,
we already know what we're getting with Deadpool and Wolverine.
yeah,
You don't really know with Sonic, like because they got so much to pick from with freaking Shadow and shit.
Oh.
So
so good.
I am keen to see it.
They did such a good job with Shadow. It's so badass.
Right.
He's so badass. It's bloody.
I can't think of a bad movie this year that I've seen. I haven't seen Madam Web or any
Yeah.
Kramer or anything, so
You've seen.
I can go the worst movie that I've seen, like not the worst, but the lowest score movie that I can give.
Hmm.
But I watched some bangers this year.
Yeah.
These are in order, kind of. The last one's definitely the last one. Okay, they're all the first three are even, and then it's got the other one. But did you pick up The Crow yet? Like the Steelbook or anything?
No. I want to watch that.
I know it's not new, but I've never seen it, so it's new to me.
Oh, that's the
But
original Steelbook.
The movie is. It's not the best movie though, but like it's still a good movie.
Better than the remake.
But I also like the case though.
It is a good movie. I do.
Like I like the case. Like it just does it so well.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, like this is a good fucking movie. I did enjoy it.
Hmm.
A lot of the plot points are kind of redundant, but
I know.
next up, Furiosa. Good fucking movie. I didn't realize when I got it, I got the black and white version.
So that's all it was in the end. It was just black and white.
Yeah, the what's it called? The black and chrome version. That's how the movie looked.
So there's no setting or anything. You couldn't change. It's just the one version.
Yeah, it's just the black and white. It's just
Yeah.
the black and chrome edition. That's on the disc. I'm going to get the normal one because I watch it in color as well. But it is cool how they done this. This was done with Mad Max Fury Road as well.
Mm-hmm.
They had the same thing, another edition. But because it's black and chrome, like it's black and white, but there's sprinkling of red.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's red apples in Hemsworth's beard. His beard and hair goes red as the movie goes on. It gets more red,
Oh, that's cool.
which is pretty fucking cool. Like it's like I did enjoy it. You know, it's black and white. I did enjoy it. It's a fucking good movie.
Hmm.
There are color elements in there. It's
That's
certain ones.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch it again normally at some point.
That's yeah.
One that I didn't expect to like was Twisters, a good fucking movie. Different. It's still pretty fucking good. I'm just still sad about the broken fucking case.
Went through a twist to get you.
Twister. And of course, Deadpool and Wolverine. I'll put that last because it's still not as good as them three. They're fucking good. Like, I still like this, but I just don't see the 10 out of 10. I don't get that. Like, it's cool we got Hugh Jackman Wolverine. That's about it. And Blade and Elektra and stuff like that. But the other ones are barely used. And then they're for like one fight scene and that's it. I mean, I get what they went for the send off for Fox. That's it. That's what the fucking movie was. Like, I forgot half the movie in the fucking already.
Well, that's it.
The best part of the movie, I thought, was him in the car giving that fucking telling Deadpool off. Like, all in one take, like, all in the one fucking breath. Like, goddamn. Like, he fucking meant that, too. Like, you could tell he meant that. So, like, I just wonder, like, Ryan Reynolds would have been a pain to fucking work with. Because if he can piss off people like that... Because that was personal. But, it's still a good movie. But not the... I like the other ones more. Well, The Crow... Probably the same, but... No particular order. But, I just remember none of the other stuff I watched. They're the only movies that I watch, really. Apart from the Prime stuff, like that.
Well, that's it. See, a lot of stuff that I'm
Ricky
watching
Stivicky and stuff.
end up being a lot of repeat stuff or TV shows. Like, I watched stuff of, like, a lot of its older stuff that have come out, like, last year or the year before that. I never came across it. So,
Right. That's what I was doing as well. Like, but I barely watch anything these days unless I grab it physically, and then I just chuck it in that day and watch it. When it turns up, I watch it. If not, the next day. But yeah, but Furiosa is definitely a must-watch.
Okay.
That movie's fucking good.
Yeah, I want to get.
I didn't expect too much because it's like a prequel to Fury Road with the young Furiosa, but it does set up Fury Road though. Like, it makes more sense because she just come out of nowhere.
I know she's
But
just
now
there.
makes sense. Also, it doesn't make sense at the same time because Chris Hemsworth's character, he's never mentioned.
I know.
I don't
But yeah,
think
he's in the middle of everything. In Furiosa, he's like in the middle of it.
He's the main bad dude, like.
Yeah.
No, but his acting in there is probably his best acting. Like, he's going full ham. Like, his Thor isn't as good as that. His Thor seems very robotic.
Yeah.
Except for Ragnarok. That was his best Thor. Like, I don't get it how he went backwards for Love and Thunder.
I know. So that movie was just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, Thor Love and Thunder, was that this year or last year? That was last year? I don't even remember that. But yeah, I didn't watch many movies. I know that next year Sonic 3 is going to be up on that fucking list. Like,
well, that's it.
I'm keen. Sonic, Nosferatu. I have heard that fucking good as well. With Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's it. Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. I don't know, he is one person that I'll just watch a movie because he's in it.
Mm.
Same as, say, Bruce Willis or versus Stallone. If they're in it, I'll just give it a watch. There's not many actors you can say that to, is there, really? Like Ryan Reynolds, hit and miss. I did kind of piss some people off because I said, like, before Deadpool, no one really knew who the fuck he was. Which is kind of true. Like, he was in Blade. No one fucking mentions that. He was in Blade 3. He was Deadpool in the Wolverine stuff, but no one really cared about that either. He's more of a comedy actor, which I like his older stuff more than the new stuff, but like his like early 2000s stuff is fucking hilarious. But then again, I don't know. They're just people you just watch. I did trigger somebody because I said like his best role is in that Life movie, you know, the alien one.
Oh my god.
Have you seen that? Like, that movie's fantastic.
Mm.
He played a serious character. Like it, he played a good fucking character. But cause like he can do serious things. He's fucking good at it. It is sad, but
That's it.
well, there goes
Oh
your cam
no!
again.
Oh, my
so
knee!
yeah,
Ow!
I am keen to see what comes out next year. I've looked nothing into anything games apart from GTA.
Well, that's it. Just everything the
and
same.
maybe Wolverine.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
Intergalactic. If we get them 3 games like next year alone, fuck me dead. I don't get. We're not getting into Intergalactic. I don't think.
Oh,
Because the last few games they've had a trailer 2 years before launch, so
had a
could be
big air bubble when I was
2026.
trying to drink that. I was trying
But anything you're looking forward to next
Not
year?
really.
Or because like I just GTA.
Yeah, just GTA really. Like I don't know what exactly is out next year, so only keeps
And
changing.
Wolverine, if it is to be believed to be next year.
Mm. I just wait and see whatever
Because
comes out.
Insomniac are very quiet.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Like they've said nothing since the leak.
Mm.
Where you get to play as that fucking playable demo thing went out.
That's it.
I've said nothing since. I just can't believe people said like the game's trash. I was like only in like very early like development.
I know. It's like what the fuck.
They have a build that's years old.
Mm. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Chess builds. One of those things.
Just a gameplay. They get mechanics right. That's all that was. Like make sure movement's right, make sure jumping's right,
Exactly.
make sure things just work.
Mm.
And then they fill in. Because what people don't know is the graphics and that are the last thing added.
Yep. Exactly.
Like what you see when you get the game, like when you open it and put it in, that is added the last few months.
Yeah.
It's
All the
all
polish.
together.
All the polish.
Like I don't know what people expect. Like
I know people
they,
don't know
do
how
they
games-
expect it looking like The Last of Us Part 2 like the whole time? Like
I don't get people.
I don't either. That's why I said like it kind of does suck, but leaks need to happen.
Hmm.
But also, don't be critical on a leak because it could be fake. It could be anything. Like that Wolverine build could be years old.
Hmm. That's it.
Even so, if that was years old, it's come pretty far because who knows what they did since then. But if it's only like last year, who cares?
Hmm.
Just let them make the damn game.
That's it.
But it's Insomniac, I have no doubts. They built Spider-Man 2 pretty fucking quick.
Mm.
2018, Spider-Man came out. they did the remastered Spider-Man. Spider-Man remastered, Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2, all in like 4 years. Like, how the fuck?
I know, it's crazy.
Like Insomniac, man, they put out a game like every year of the PS5. Spider-Man remastered, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank. No, yeah, Ratchet and Clank was in there as well. Don't forget about it. And then Spider-Man 2. Like,
yeah. So many games.
They are fucking wizards, man. They are wizards. Plus, they had Spider-Man DLCs. I kind of wish we got Ratchet and Clank DLCs. Like, just give us like some more story. Give us little bits. But that's never had DLC, I don't think so. I just hope we get them on the PS5. Get the original trilogy, 1, 2, and 3.
Well, yeah.
Because the PS2 emulator, we got Sly, Cooper. We just need Ratchet.
Yeah, well, that's it. Give me something I might add.
What else did you? What other PS2s? Like, give us Rise to Honor. Like, whoever did that. Like, I think it was the Sony game. Actually, it was published by PlayStation. Give us Rise to Honor. That game is fantastic. You melee combat with the right stick. You just slapped it and you did kicks and throws and like it was so cool. I'm gonna play that again one day soon. That game is fantastic. But I've got really nothing else that I can think of that I'm hyped about. Like, what have we been talking about?
No, I'm still thinking, but I can't think.
I've just played so much Uncharted.
I know, it's a lot. No, there's not much else I've got really.
But yeah, there's the Mafia.
In case.
In an Xbox case. Because I took it out of the triple pack because it's in the triple trilogy definitive thing.
Nice.
So I took it out so I don't use the whole trilogy.
Yeah, that's it.
But I've got one Uncharted left. Which come with the fourth one. But they bundled for PS5. The Lost Legacy. And then the Vita one, which I'm trying my hand on a Vita. Man. Anything else you got, Dad does?
No, not really, no.
But I could just keep talking about this all fucking night, as you know. Like, we could just...
it's one of those things.
But, if you want more than my ramblings, I'm always fucking live, and I talk about shit that I like.
That's it.
And piss people off while I'm doing it. Like someone else earlier when I said about Mufasa. God dang. Did you listen to that song that I sent you on Discord?
No, I didn't.
It's Madge Nicholson singing Bye Bye.
Oh god.
Just Madge is the scar of Mufasa.
Yeah.
I'm not keen for that movie at all. I'm really not. But yes, as we bid you a farewell of 2024.
The final episode.
Thank you for putting us in your ear holes, your eye holes.
Putting up with us for the year.
360 odd days. Whatever it is. 50 odd, 60 odd.
Exactly. Yeah.
We appreciate every single fucking one of yous. We'll catch yous next year.
All right.
Feels weird to say like next episode, like next year. Episode 1, season 6.
I know.
Next fucking it's gonna be so weird again.
Because
it's like but should be more organized for season 6.
That's it.
Gotta get a new book. And we should be on the freaking roll, getting notes and stuff. But happy frickin' New Year, motherfuckers.
Yes.
From us at the Beardy Bros. We have been Dale and Jim. We'll catch yous next year. but, but like, bruh, fucking dead. I was wondering what you were doing with the thing, and it's like that's with your fingers. Like, come on.
Oh. Oh.
I think